What's going on, everyone? It's Creator here, back with another episode of Creator Talks. This is episode 15 of Creator Talks. Right now, I'm with my guest, KoziOnPc. What's up, Kazi?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing good. Now, before we start, I can get a few things out the way. Shit, I lost my train of thought. For you guys, probably when this uploads, there won't be a stream this week because I was dealing with issues with Amazon because they decided, well, not directly from Amazon. It's because the people I got my camera from Amazon, they decided not to give me the lens for the camera. So I was on customer service, so I got the whole day. So I am kind of tired. So I probably won't be streaming today or all this week. I'm probably more focused on my lens because thankfully Amazon did rectify the mistake and they are giving me a free lens free of charge. So it's actually coming later today in the mail. So I'm looking forward to actually start shooting better videos for my channel. So there's that. But just get that out the way. Now we're back on the main subject here. Kazi on PC. First things first. What made
Yeah.
you come up with the name Kazi on PC?
Actually, one of the people I followed on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
his name was Kozi something, and I couldn't think of a name. I'm like, "Yeah, that's actually a good name. I like that. And I decided I'm gonna be playing games on PC, so I decided to put on PC then after, and that's basically how I came up with the name.
I got you. So like, does Kazi actually mean anything, or that's just like
No, it's just
a
like a
random
random
name?
word.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the definition. I don't see nothing. But yeah, so I guess it is just a random word. No, that's kind of cool though.
I got
Kazi on
actually
PC is
one
kind
of
of unique.
some other people that are in that group that me tapped and Stir Tricks are in.
Yes.
He was actually proposing that I change my name to Kazillion.
Gazillion. Actually, better
Yeah.
yet, that's actually perfect you brought that up. Could you elaborate more on the group, just for the people who are listening? Can you elaborate more on the group that you're part of with Tap Engineer? Because for you guys who are watching this, Kazi and PC actually in the same group as Tap Engineer and Stir Tricks, right? Stir Tricks is
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
this, right? Yep. So could you elaborate more on that?
Well, basically, what happened is another friend of mine that I met through YouTube. He was in their group, and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, I want to meet some new people, make some new contacts, and I'm like, can I join that group? Can you send me an invite? And he's like, oh, sure. So I joined their group, and Tapped was in there, Seartrix was in there. I was there for a while talking to them. Then
Mhm.
me and Tapped were like, why not? Like, let's make our own group. Tapped's idea, but he was like, yo, do you want to come over and help me make it? Be one of the owners as well. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And it was like a collaboration group for either small or big YouTubers,
Uh huh.
like content creators, filmmakers, whatever.
Mhm.
And we just made our own group, and right now we have a group, and it's pretty active. There's a lot of people there.
Cool. Now, from what I remember, based on what's happening, Sertrix said this is
Yes.
more like collaboration where you guys just play a bunch of video games together. Is it like just PC or is it console games as well?
And mostly PC, because most of us are more into PC gaming. There's a few people that have console gaming, but they play PC games with us as well. So,
Got you. And is there like so like can anybody join or select few people can join?
oh yeah, like anybody can join. Like Tapped has some in real life friends there as well, and they're
Hmm.
pretty cool as well. So, yeah, really anybody.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what size of channel you have.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to bring it up because, like I said, I both had Stairs and Tap Engineer on there, so they explained it more. So the more information the people get, so it'll probably be a better chance for you guys to get more members. I'm just trying to help out.
Yeah, yeah.
So now, actually, I'm actually gonna pull up your channel real quick. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, because it might be hard finding collaboration sometimes.
Yeah.
So we thought it's like easier. We put on some Discord kind of server websites. We put the server there.
What is Discord? Everybody keeps saying Discord. What is that?
Oh, it's like TeamSpeak, yeah.
No.
Okay, so it's basically where you can talk, message. It's like
Is it like
TeamSpeak,
Reddit?
but
Like Reddit?
no, not really. You can have like servers. You can make your own servers. You can have bots in there, things like that.
Okay. So is
But
this pretty much like a Twitch chat? Is what you're saying?
yeah, something. It's like chatting and things like that. You can call people, video,
Okay.
whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, because I'm keep hearing a lot of people keep saying Discord. Discord. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about Discord? So is it
You know that YouTuber Sir
no, go ahead.
Winter?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he has his own Discord group, for example, as well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just okay. This it's probably gonna I guess the goal is like it's gonna eventually replace like the streaming chat or something like that.
Yeah, eventually, I guess.
Or okay,
Because it's
but
really
as you can
big.
see, it is. How many people are
Yeah.
on there?
A lot. I know a lot of people that do use it more than TeamSpeak, for example.
Gotcha.
And the reason, like, I
Now
think it's better is because you can be in multiple groups as well, and it's easier to maneuver, I think, than TeamSpeak.
that sounds like oh, so okay, I think I understand. So it's pretty much like Google Plus, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said
You
like
you
multiple
just
communities,
joins multiple communities. Yeah, it's like if you go on Google Plus and you join communities.
which is like nobody uses Google Plus though. But yeah,
Yeah, but
that was
still.
like the only comparison I can think of at the moment.
Yeah, the only I use Google Plus is like to share my videos
Hmm.
and get them out there. That's
Yeah, I mean, you had to get your videos out there somehow.
yeah,
You can use that or Twitter, so social media is a big
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Let me see what I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, your channel. There you go. So for you guys here, that are watching my channel, here is KoziOnPc's channel. As you see, like he did kind of just start. What was that? These are some cool thumbnails. That PC looks cool. Uh, did you make that yourself?
No, I just did the thumbnail.
Uh, so like, what kind of PC is that anyway? I am kind of familiar how PC gaming like works and stuff. I'm not really that much into it, but
I
like,
decided
uh,
because personally, I built my PC myself
mhm,
because my other PC used to be terrible. So I went and I researched. I took like 2 months of researching parts and what should be the best and things like that. And I decided, okay, why not like I use some of these parts, and if I could find something for cheap that maybe most people could afford, that's around the console price,
mhm.
but it's gonna give much better experience, much better graphics, things like that. I decided to make a build for those kind of people.
Got you. Now, is it hard to build a BC? Because a long time ago, I said like a decade ago, my sister actually built a PC. So I was thinking in my head, my sister could do it because she's not very tech savvy herself. I'm pretty sure anybody could build a BC. So is it actually hard building a PC? Kind of actually built a PC before.
I think anybody can do it. It's like
Okay,
most people do say it's Legos kind of for adults.
gotcha.
It is just putting parts correctly into different slots and connecting stuff. I thought it was going to be hard, really hard, but when it came down to it, it was very, very easy.
Interesting. I mean, it didn't. I mean, well, the only reason why I probably was a little hesitant because probably all the parts are going to cost more than or like. I mean, you can say that PC making is kind of the word I'm looking for expensive, or
You
is it?
could make cheap ones. My one cost me a total of like $550 US.
Okay.
I wanted to build something better than a console,
Hmm.
but I didn't want to go like over the budget too much. For example, when the PS4 and the Xbox One came out, they're like $400 or something. So you can add like $100 to that budget and get yourself a PC that can run like games at really good frames and graphics, and it's gonna be much better and fluid and than a
Oh yeah,
console.
yeah, I do. Yeah, you are right because I do realize most video games are made from the PC anyway, so running it on its original thing probably does make it better. Because I see, I'm a fan of WE, so WE 2K17 is on a PC. It looks 10 times better than on my Xbox One. But sadly, I
Yeah,
know my computer currently cannot run that. I only have what is it, i5 processor, so it probably won't be able to run that full 1080p 60 frames per second capabilities on my computer. And my computer only costs like $500. It wasn't. It's actually a Levino. It is pretty cool. The only reason why I bought it because the storage and how cheap it was. 2 terabytes for $500. So it's like
yeah, yeah,
can't
two
pass.
terabytes. Yeah,
Yeah, so I can't pass that up. I couldn't pass that up. It was like a deal at the time. So yeah, but actually, before we get on the subject of PC gaming and like differences between consoles, whatever, I just want to ask you a question. Now, I know you're not a part of the maker, or I mean, I know you're not part of the YouTube network, but I do want to bring up something that I just want to get your opinion on. So I'm part of the Maker Gen network, and so is Sturtrix. And recently, like this past week, they announced Maker Studios, who Disney owns. You know, the same
Yeah.
network where PewDiePie used to be on.
Yes, but
You
he
probably know
got
about the whole
kicked
PewDiePie
out.
situation, right? Yeah. So it came to light for us that I'm pretty sure Stills got the email too, that they're changing their network like quota or whatever, or like they worded it in a way, but I pretty much get what they're implying here. What they're basically saying is that they're downsizing from the like apparently with 60,000 people they had on Maker Studios, and they're downsizing to only 300 people. So that pretty much confirms the fact that both me and Sarah probably won't be a part of the Maker Gen network. Now, were you ever planning on joining the network?
Honestly, I was.
Mm-hmm.
For things like music
Yes.
mostly, but that's pretty much it. Most of the time, I didn't really plan on joining a network.
Got you.
I just want
Yeah,
to stay
because
by myself.
coming from someone who was part of network, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you in my opinion at least, and probably Sturgis can agree, you personally probably don't need an actual network because they actually the only benefit of having a network is that you
Music.
get your it's like the revenue split basically. That's all it is, but otherwise they don't actually help you at all in terms of growth or whatever. You have to do that all by yourself, which I soon
Yeah.
realized. So it's like if you're, I mean, I did also join too because of free royalty free music, so I have to worry about copyright. But other than that, Makers, I've been part of Maker Studio since like what 2013. 2013. Well, for us, since we were the lower class YouTubers, it was called Maker Gen, so I was part of them since 2013, so I was like almost like 4 years. I did not grow with them at all, barely grew at all. I mean, I did grow now, starting like now I'm actually starting to grow a little bit more at a rate. I used to be in the 1,500 sub range for almost like 3 years, and I finally got out of that. I'm about to be in the 2,500 sub range. At least I'm making some type of
Yeah.
process. So yeah, all I'm saying is for you, like we plan on joining a network like I mean, I don't know how the other networks are. Maybe they're probably better, like Cinema or TGN, Full Screen. Not really familiar with the other networks, but
For now, no.
gotcha.
It's like I'm not a huge YouTuber, like multiple thousands of subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I need a network. Like I want to do it by myself.
Oh yeah, I completely understand that. Because I did want to do that before, but just the only thing I fear is like copyright claims.
Yeah.
Because if you're not part of a network, counteract that because you have nobody else to go back for you. Otherwise, I would have personally need a network myself. I'm actually glad I'm leaving Makergen, so I actually can show. I want to see how much I can actually do by myself. See if I can actually. Well, it seems like I'm growing all by myself anyway, without me
Yeah.
myself anyway. But yeah, I just want to see how that. Yeah, this is like a little. My apologies, kind of off topic. I just want to see somebody's opinion on it
Yeah, I remember I had
about
a few channels before this.
Oh, you have?
Before this channel, and I've used music like, and I never got a copyright strike. All I did was link the official video or wherever I got it from in the description. That's it, and I never got a copyright strike.
Interesting, because I used to do the same thing, and that's still didn't change the fact that they gave me a copyright strike. That's
Nah,
interesting.
yeah, I never got one. I just linked it, and that's it. I just left the link. I just put music, and then put the link, and that's it.
Interesting. Well, I'm definitely gonna keep that in mind now. Once I'm probably gonna be exiting out of the MakerGen network. But back to what I was originally talking about. Since you are a PC
Yes.
person, obviously, I'm gonna. Well, because since I'm not really part of like the whole like console wars, which is better, Sony, PlayStation. To me, they're both the same fucking system. The only difference is, the Xbox One looks slightly better, but you're part of the PC master race, right?
No, I'm not like a
Or like they
PC
dub.
genius.
I got you. Well, I mean, in your opinion, what makes you think? Well, I guess since I'm curious, since you do like PCs, what do you feel like are some of the advantages of the PC compared to Sony's PlayStation and Microsoft's Xbox? What do you think are some of the
I
advantages?
actually had PlayStation 2,
Mhm.
PlayStation 3, and a PS4,
Yep.
and I really like them. I really did like them, but I decided to switch to a PC as I recognized like the expandability you have, options of expandability.
Gotcha.
It looks much better on the PC. Like games like Witcher 3, those kind of games. Like I played that on the PS4. My friend has it and I played it with him. And now comparing it to what I get from my PC, it looks a lot better as I can optimize the
Like 10
graphics.
times better,
Yeah.
probably.
And like the good thing is like I can optimize the graphics a lot for me to have it at a perfect setting where it works, where it runs like I want it to run.
Got
I
it.
don't, yeah, I don't really try to get into like which is better, console or
Yeah, take it.
PC.
Yeah, I was
But
just
in my
asking. That's
opinion,
usually what people say anyway. They could either part of PC Master Race, a Sony fan, or a Microsoft fan. To me, I
yeah,
am like kind of like a Nintendo fan, but I don't want to get into what Nintendo's doing there. I don't know what they're doing with Nintendo Switch because they like
like
kind of screwed me with the Wii U. But no, I'm good.
yeah, the PC, in my opinion, right now, since I have been on console for I don't know how long, a very long time, I think the PC is better, in my opinion, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
A big reason why is because if, for example, a new graphics card or something comes out, I can put that in my system and that might make it a huge difference to the gameplay itself or how the whatever looks on that's on the screen. But if you look at the consoles, you can't do that. It's not like you're
Yeah, no,
gonna
yeah. You can't do
take it
that at
all
all.
apart and then shove something new in there, you know?
I mean, if I could, I would, but I guess that's Microsoft's way of getting you because
Yeah,
if you heard it come out to something called Scorpio, which is going to be like pretty much an upgrade version of Xbox One. It's not a new system, so they say, but it
yeah,
is. It basically is. But I see where consoles is going. Basically, they're going a route of like phones where you get an update every year, pretty much. I think I see where they're going with this. It's just well, I don't think they realize that gamers probably don't have the same amount of money as people who probably buy phones every year. Because
yeah,
people who buy phones every year are willing to fork over $800 for the same fucking phone every year. Whether as gamers, well, I don't really consider myself just a gamer as much as the other hardcore people, but I'm just saying us gamers, we obviously are not gonna be willing to keep forking over like $400, $500 a year for pretty much the same exact freaking
yeah.
system.
I still don't understand
So,
it because you know how a new iPhone basically comes out every year.
yep,
It's like the iPhone 7 came out. It's just like the iPhone 6 is just has
yeah,
maybe a better
that
camera
right
or
here.
something.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Like an iPhone
I mean, yeah,
6
the only
would last you for like a
no, no,
good
go
five
ahead,
to
go ahead,
six
go
years. But then why
ahead.
just switch it every year? You're wasting like if you save all that money like for the 5 years that
Because
you would have switched the phone, you would have got like a good few thousand.
what people don't understand, because right now I currently have a Success Plus, and I have no intention of getting 7. I might get
Yeah.
7. That's just because I might have some money on the side. But it's like what people don't understand. The only reason why I didn't get 7 is because it's like there's nothing that's changed. You're talking about the camera, okay?
Yeah,
I never
that's
used the camera on my phone. I'm not one
yeah.
of those people who use phones for the camera, so the camera itself meant nothing to me. I actually bought a professional Canon camera over there that's just sitting there. But I use that instead. So it's like I don't that otherwise everything else features are pretty much the exact same thing. So I didn't feel the need to spend $800 for something that the only update to is the camera, which I already have something for. So to me, otherwise it's the same exact phone. And he
Yeah,
took
yeah.
out the headphone jack anyway. So that's another reason why I'm probably not gonna get it. Cause now
Yeah.
basically the only way you can listen and charge at the same time you have that Bluetooth headphones, which costs like $300 over here for like some good ones like Beats. So it's Mm.
Yeah, I don't know why. The reason why they probably took out the headphone jack is so they do get more money by people having to buy,
Yeah,
Bluetooth
no, no,
headphones.
that's all it is, money. But
It's
speaking
all
of
it is.
that speaking of money, that actually just occurred to me in my head. I don't know why I did not ask like the other guest I was on here who was from the UK because you are part of, not the UK, you are part of Europe, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yes. Is do games cost more over there than it is over here in America?
For example, if you look at The Witcher 3 on Steam right now,
Yes.
for
Let me
me,
see.
I live in Ireland,
Okay.
and that costs 30 euros over here.
Let me see something.
Like you can check how much it costs in I'm not completely sure how much it costs in the United States.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to check right now. I always just wondered why. I mean, you guys probably have a better economy than we do, so that's probably another reason. Or your dollar is worth more. Steam, what you doing? It says Steam, but not stream. But okay.
They're generally around the same price.
Yeah. No, actually, no. Ours cost. You talked The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year edition, or just
No,
the
that's
regular?
the normal edition.
Yeah, no. Ours costs actually $39.99. So yours actually costs $10 cheaper.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, yours actually costs $10 less than ours.
Okay. That's weird because usually, it's really close, like a dollar off or something.
A euro worth in US
But
dollars.
exchange rates
I yeah,
fluctuate
I
every
see.
single second. So
I decided just to look up what 1 euro. 1 euro over here equals $1.05.
yeah,
So yours is 5 cents over us. I
yeah.
guess that makes a lot of sense now. Gotcha. Got it. I mean, yeah, it might have been dumb questions. I do apologize. I was just curious as to why your games sometimes. So I mean, I guess your games don't cost more than ours. Yours actually seem like
No,
it's
no.
cheap. That's weird because when the Switch was coming out, I realized like the UK people was I don't know why I keep saying UK. The European people kept saying, I mean, they kept complaining because how expensive it was. I think over there it cost like 600 something for some reason.
Yeah,
That's weird. Huh.
yeah.
Interesting.
Like the exchange rates between like euro and pounds,
Okay.
they're
Okay.
really annoying. They're like the pounds is really expensive.
Speaking of,
So yeah.
speaking of that, I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure you heard, but I just want to see your opinion. I just want to get your opinion on it. What's your opinion on the United Kingdom leaving Europe?
If you look at football,
Hmm.
for example, that's gonna screw up the market for the teams like buying players.
How
Like
so
that's one thing.
exactly?
Because I like football and I'm into football.
Hmm.
Basically, what happens is when a player is joining, let's say a Brazilian is joining, so I'm like a foreigner, he has to play in 7 different countries at a high uh, league, let's just say,
Hmm.
to be able to then get a work permit in England to play for their team that he joined. But that doesn't apply to English players because they were born in England, so it doesn't apply to them.
Okay. So it just seems like soccer players can be costing more for them to
Yeah.
travel between. That's weird. But like, why is the UK breaking from Europe in the first place?
I don't know. The large thing that might be a problem is like exporting, importing goods,
Okay.
like importing goods for different countries, because
I mean, like,
then
what,
like
like,
taxation and stuff, since they're not in Europe anymore, they're like their own country there. The tax, they might put up the tax or whatever. They might do stupid things. Who knows?
that's just, it just seems so random. Like, all of a
Yeah.
sudden, like, in 2017, like, just a country is just decided just to break away for some reason. I mean, Texas has been talking about breaking away from America for years, but they never actually did it. But just to see someone like the United Kingdom actually break from a continent is pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, not getting into politics or anything or terrorism or things like that, but for example, if you look at ISIS and right now,
Mm-hmm.
and bombings in France, Nice, all these different places,
Yes.
slowly what they are doing, they're achieving their goal of splitting up Europe.
Was that
As
the
you
goal
can,
from the beginning?
like weakening it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
They're weakening Europe first, like Brexit. Britain is leaving the European, which is ultimately weakening the European Union.
Gotcha.
So like they
I
are
s-
really succeeding right now.
See. I didn't even think of it as like that. That is actually pretty scary. I think about that.
Because if countries break up and
Break up.
they don't like join together to fight a certain terrorism or
All right.
whatever, it's going to be easier for the terrorists
For them
themselves.
to take it over.
Yeah.
I didn't. I see. I never actually thought about it like that. That is just probably might come back to haunt them at the end of the day. That is actually interesting. Did not think of it like that. And let's not get into politics
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Whatever. We probably might have a whole debate on. I mean, I personally care less about politics ever since Donald Trump became president. So that's me. So like we
Yeah.
over here have another. Yes, like we over here have another issue on ourselves. So that's a different story.
Yeah, it was funny the day of the inauguration.
Yes,
It was funny. There
that
was a
was.
photo on Instagram. It was like inauguration of Obama on the left hand side and
Oh
then
yeah,
Trump on the right
and
hand
it really
side.
shows. It
Yeah,
really shows
it shows.
how many people actually cared. Because
Yeah,
like
there's a lot
the
of
issue
people
is,
for Obama's inauguration, but then when you looked at Trump's, it was
yeah,
like nothing.
nobody was there. Nobody gave a shit.
Yeah,
The only people that was there that just probably just had to be there based on their job, they had no choice but to be there
yeah, yeah.
because they were probably they were probably part of the Republican Party. They just had to
Government,
be there
yeah.
because it was part of Congress or government. Otherwise, it's like they probably had to be there. I didn't give a shit. You should have saw. It's funny. My brother showed me like a few days ago. He had a speech. Like I guess every week he has a speech over here. I don't know. Again, I really don't pay attention. See, I'm the type of person. If something's bad happened to me, I'm not saying that I necessarily shun it out of my head. But I like try to do other things to like not
Not
acknowledge
think
all the
about it.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So for me, that's why I usually don't watch the news. I usually just the only thing I watch on TV is WWE because I'm a fan of that. Otherwise, in terms of TV, I really don't watch it. Not only that, because I probably don't have the time to watch it anyway. But back on topic. A few days ago, he actually had a speech, and the Democrats was on one side, Republicans on the other. Throughout the whole speech, the only people that was clapping for the Republicans, the second the speech was over, the Democrats just stormed out the building because they did not give a shit at all.
yeah,
They
yeah.
did
As you
not
said
care.
earlier, they were there because they had to be there.
Hmm. Do you guys have like something like Democrats or Republicans over on your side, or it's like
No,
do you guys have different politicians? No.
because Ireland, as you know, is split up into Northern Ireland and Ireland, the Republic.
Actually, I did not know that. I did not know that at all.
Yeah, so you have like the reason why I split. You probably know this. Back in around the 1920s, 1916s,
Mm-hmm.
that like numerous times Britain wanted to invade Ireland and take them over, but
Interesting.
then
Huh.
they signed like a treaty, basically like an agreement that England takes that part of the land up north, but then Ireland itself takes the rest and they have it.
So, what side are you on currently?
I'm in the Republic.
So that's not the one that England controls, does
No,
it?
that is not no.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, see, no, I actually personally did not know that at all. They did not teach us that in history class, either that or I never paid attention to history class. It's probably both.
Yeah.
But yeah, I personally did not know that one. So that is interesting. See, I always like having new guests on here, especially when they're not from the United States. I get to learn more outside.
Yeah, about the country or things like that, culture
Yeah,
wise.
they taught us. Yeah, yeah, I would have had no idea because the guy, I forgot which one told me the tap engine or Stereotrix. They told me that you guys don't even actually pay for college. Well, at least you guys don't pay for college. They actually pay you to go to college. Is that actually? Well, I don't know how Ireland is, but where
Well,
they
you
were living, they
see,
said, hmm?
like here, for example, when you're 18, you have your final exam. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You have a final exam in high school, for example, in
Mhm.
America, and then you like here you get a certain number of points, range like up to 600 points, which is like the highest you can get. And there's different, colleges, like for example, for you, universities, which accept people with a certain amount of points. Yeah, because the amount of points you got basically depends on how good you did.
And if you do good, you get put in a higher
Yeah,
university, right?
very like a good college university. Yeah.
Interesting. Did you score high on there?
Oh no, I'm actually not 18.
Interesting. Huh.
No, I'm not 18. So
Here I am talking about this topic. Yeah, and here I am talking about
a
the
few years
topic
to
of
go until that. A few years ago.
interesting. Well, I mean, well, you are very mature for your age. I will give you that. See, I would have never, I would have never thought you were not over the age of 18. I mean, I would have thought you was over the age of 18. But okay,
Yeah,
did
actually,
not realize that.
you know how we were talking about like that you don't really watch the news or anything or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing I really watch is like business news because I'm into business. I want to have my own business when I'm older.
Well, I mean, at the rate you're going, you probably will have your own business. So,
Yeah.
the fact that you already know all this stuff.
I don't know what yet, but
Hmm.
I do want to have something like of my own. Like I don't want to work for somebody. I want to work for myself.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's like everybody's dream is to work. What the hell are they doing?
Like for
I'm pretty
themselves.
sure
Yeah.
that's like everybody's dream to work for themselves. Like for
Do what
example,
they
that's
love.
kind
Yeah.
of what I'm trying with this YouTube chain. With this YouTube thing, actually, if this goes successful, I'm making pretty much making money off of something I actually created, technically created in terms of like this channel. But otherwise, I do get your point though. Go at it for yourself, or like, what kind of business do you actually want to start?
I'm not sure, but like I used to last year in school. I actually used to sell candy. So
I
um,
see.
and it was actually one of the best ideas I ever had. Because I look at like all these kids are buying from the like machines in the school, and that machine is really expensive for I downtown in a shop for half the price.
Hmm.
And I'm like, they're not allowed to go outside the school grounds.
During
So I'm
school.
like, okay, yeah, they're not allowed to go out school grounds during school. So I'm like, okay, why not? Let's like I went online and I looked for websites which sell candy.
Hmm.
And I looked for ones they sell pretty cheap. I knew I could make like decent profit of each item I sold, and it worked out. I made like $180 in a week with
Wow.
doing that. Yeah, because
Interesting.
people like I was selling it for less than the vending
So
machines
you
and
was
less
like a
than the
store
shops.
inside. So
Yeah,
you like one
yeah.
of those drug dealers that came into school. Well, I mean, like over here, that's how I look at it. Like you one of the drug dealers, like you came, he's like, "Yo, man, you want the stuff?"
Candy dealer. That's what I was.
Yeah, candy dealer. That's another word I was looking for. Yes, candy dealer. Yes.
But yeah, and ultimately the goal was that I sell it cheaper than both the vending machines, the schools vending machine, and the shops, but I also make money from it.
From it. I mean, you didn't get in trouble,
Yeah.
did you?
Nope, no one found out.
Oh, yeah. You see, if we would found over here, that's automatic suspension. Trying to sell it without permission of the principal over here.
Suspension. I'm learning business. Let me learn. That
Yes, that would. Yeah.
was my excuse
Well, I mean, that is actually valid excuse because the only way to learn is to, especially in the
to do
business
something.
side. Yeah, exactly. That is actually a valid excuse. I would have never actually thought of that. You're a smart kid.
So I wanted to do that because I was like, what's the easiest way to make money? And I'm like, you know, they like sweets. They're not allowed to get them during the school hours from outside the school where it's much cheaper. So I'm like, I'm going to sell it cheaper than both of these places, but ultimately that I also make money. and it worked out really well.
Well, that's actually a good thing because when I was in high school, I didn't have no job. So at least the fact that whatever grade you're in, you actually make money now. That is actually pretty good. So
Yeah, it's kind of
probably,
like a
like I said,
job.
the
Yeah,
rate. Yeah, it's like again the rate you're going. Once you get out of high school, you probably be doing fine. Have your own job. Probably about to start your own business.
yeah. And
You're actually doing good things for yourself.
when I ran out of sweets to sell, people were like, "Yo, can I have a sweet?" And I'm like, "I don't have any more left." And they're like, "Come on, get me some." Like they wanted them because
Well,
it was
hey,
so cheap.
supply and demand. At least you got that already going for you.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh,
Supply and
okay."
demand.
Because I started low. Like I bought just like 30 candy bars or something. I'm like, just to see if it works.
Yeah, no, yeah.
If it
It's like
doesn't,
smart because no
and I
point in buying
sold them.
a lot of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no point of buying everything and then
you don't even
I've
sell it. No,
wasted this money. Yeah.
that was smart.
So I just wanted to test it out, see if it works, and it worked. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to order more. So I ordered more, and I kept pushing them, pushing them. People kept asking me. I keep selling them, and it worked.
Okay.
It was a very good
I
idea.
can, yeah, I can see where this is going. Eventually, you're gonna start just smuggling stuff from like America and Mexico and bringing the candy over here, Europe. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yep. But one of the final questions I want to ask you is, since you
Yeah.
just pretty much started your channel, what are actually your plans for it?
Well, I really enjoy survival games.
Mm-hmm. So like Five Nights and Freddy and stuff.
No, not those type of games. If you look at games like
I know,
Rust,
yeah, I know. I was joking. I was joking.
like a game like Rust or The Forest,
Mm-hmm.
those type of games, I really enjoy those. And I'm actually that's kind of my aim for this channel right now. I want to start doing this because I do enjoy it, but maybe if I do grow bigger, which I hope I do, I want to expand and maybe do some different things. But for now, I want to stick
With
to
gaming.
that. Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, you always got to
I
start off with
yeah
one thing first and then just expand
yeah. Well,
from
me
there.
and me Tapped and two other people, we're doing a Rust kind of like co-op
Uh,
series that's gonna be coming out soon next week.
all right. Well, by the time this video is, by the time this video is uploaded to my channel, it'll probably be around the same time. So that is actually, oh, so it's double promotion right there for you.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I'm also planning doing something all games. I'm gonna get maybe like every few months. Like right now, I'm gonna get BioShock Infinite.
Yes. Well, you never played it yet.
I never played. I don't know why. People say it's awesome that I should
It
have
is.
played. I never played it,
It is.
and
It
I'm like,
actually, I want to say it's the best Bioshock game, but
yeah, and I'm
in my
like,
opinion, I know in my opinion, Bioshock Two is the best one.
yeah, and
But
then it's
yeah.
not a very new game. It's kind of older, so I'm
Hmm.
like, why not make a series like bring old games and playing them again?
Yeah, no, that is actually a good
I'm
market because I
planning to
do see people
do
playing old games.
Far Cry 3, GTA Vice City, and Crisis 2.
That's a classic, Vice City.
Yeah, Crisis 2. I remember I played
Mm.
that back in on the PS3. I played that and I really liked it. Like I never got to finish it, but I really liked it and I really, really want to finish it. So it's
And well, at
perfect
least
time
you
to
be able to
finish it.
finish on. I mean, at least you be able to finish it on your YouTube. You have a Twitch, right? I did notice on your Twitter you was promoting your Twitch.
Yeah,
You have a Twitch,
but
right?
I tried to stream, but it's not really working. So
I got you.
maybe in the
I got
future
you.
I'll try to stream.
Mm. Yeah, because yeah, to me, I personally don't know whether to stream on YouTube. Twitch actually kind of screwed me over yesterday. I was trying to stream Xenoverse 2 for some reason, didn't capture none of it. So I just pretty much I thought I was streaming for a whole hour. It wasn't even the case at all. And I'm even debating whether I should even do Twitch or not. But
No, I was thinking about doing it on YouTube, streaming on YouTube, but people were like, "Nah, just go with Twitch. It's
yeah,
much
because
better,
I found that in
reliable."
terms of gaming, Twitch, that is pretty much where you get the most of your audience. You just have to grow from there. He's got to play that one breakout game that probably comes out. I mean, to be fair, the only thing that's on Twitch, people that plays either Dota or freaking
League of Legends, yeah.
Exactly. That's all Twitch is. That's literally
Oh, yeah.
so much so when you open it, that's literally watch. Let me
That's all
look.
that's there. Yeah, the
Yeah.
videos like
Let me
League of
see. Can
Legends or
I know I'm not
Dota,
crazy.
all
This
those games. It's
Second
just
you go on Twitch, the home screen. The home screen is literally
League of Legends or
no.
Dota.
That's
Yeah.
it.
No, for real, it is as well.
You know
I
what?
know.
The first feature game, as always, is League of Legends. Then it's Counter Strike. Then it's Hearthstone. Then it's Dota. Overwatch. That's all people play
Yeah, because whenever I went on, I'm like,
on here.
okay, another League of Legends tournament or something. I'm like, Jesus, just stop
Christ.
with it.
League of Legends probably is a
I know,
good
yeah,
game. I
but
never personally played it
it just
myself,
kept
but it's like
annoying me how it just keeps pops up and
it's ridiculous.
so I'm
No,
like
what amazes me is the amount of people. Cause currently, I'm actually looking at it.
that playing or watching.
228,009 people are watching it right now.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like I don't really find
That
those
is
games
amazing.
interesting,
Yeah.
but if somebody does,
I
like,
know, and that's the craziest part. It's like I just find that amazing how that many people are actually watching. Like right now, one person has 69,286 people watching the stream right now.
Yeah,
Live right now. That's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
To get that many people to just watch the same game that other people are right now currently
same game
streaming.
every
That's
day.
amazing. Same exactly. I don't get it. I will have to assume it's just kids doing this. I mean, I assume it's kids watching, but it's like, Jesus Christ.
I understand if you really like it.
Yeah. No, there's
I
obviously
could
something
not
to the
watch
game that
that
we obviously don't know. Yeah, there's obviously something more to this game that I'm clearly not getting here.
Yeah, exactly.
But like right now, it really doesn't personally interest me. Just like Minecraft. I'm not saying Minecraft's a bad game or anything, but personally to me, it just doesn't interest me. I'm not saying it's bad. I can see the appeal, but just personally to me, that's not really my cup of tea. Minecraft. I tried playing it once, did not know what the fuck I was doing. Did
Props
not
to
get
the
it.
person who made it, have thought of the idea, like, because he's a billionaire. He's like rolling in money right now.
I know, because he sold it on Microsoft. Yeah, I personally
Props
don't
to him
know
for that.
Yeah, the appeal of it. Yeah. But I think we're about to call the end for the podcast. But before I do, is anything else you want to talk about KoziOnPc?
A new AMD processor came out today, I think.
Which one?
It's called Ryzen, the Ryzen series or something like that.
Is it? Let me see.
It's supposed to be better than the Intel i7.
Yeah, because I've been using Intel for rats. Let me see.
Yeah, I've been using Intel, for a long time. I like Intel more.
But to me, that's like this is the cheapest one over here compared to AMD's. Actually, AMD's for some reason are expensive. Let me see. Okay, AMD's it has.
Like some AMD processors, they have like 8 cores and 5 threads or something like that. But
Oh
then
shit!
when somebody is making like a build, like I put on my channel the video for like 400, 500 pounds, and they buy that for like 200, they're not going to use all of it because
Jesus Christ,
their whole PC isn't as beefy as like all like the YouTubers who have like the best everything.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the chip right now, see different versions of it.
Yeah, there's like different versions, like 1700,
yeah, like
1800.
i7. Yeah. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I mean, the price isn't that bad. I can understand why it would cost like that much, but
yeah. I know that I'm pretty sure the most expensive Intel processor right now is like $1,000.
Why?
I don't know.
That's weird. I would never pay that much. My PC costs $500. So the fact I'm only paying for a freaking processor that costs that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah,
That's where I draw the line. Yeah, see,
you could
that's
build
where
like
I
a
draw
whole
the line.
PC that is unbelievable for that price.
Oh yeah, no, I can imagine. But see, I'm pretty sure I won't be. Those are probably people who like really game on the PC. I'm not that person. So I can see where they would invest in that, but to me, I can't justify spending $1,000 just on a processor. If it was a PC, that's probably a different story. But just on a processor alone,
If they're
I mean, like,
if
what
they're
is like a 12? What is like 12?
if they're making like servers and things, but they're getting paid from it, and that's like their job, then I
that's
understand that.
understandable. Yeah. So I mean, how many cores is like 8 cores?
I don't know. I just know that it is about $1,000.
Jesus Christ, that's more than the I might just buy an iPhone then.
Yeah,
personally, I might just buy an iPhone. That's
iPhone or iMac or a MacBook.
Yeah, I mean, shit, or an Apple Watch or something. I did plan on buying an Apple Watch, but I really never had the time to. But what was I about to say? Yeah. So I think we're about to call it quits. Do you want to promote any of your social media, Kazi on PC?
Yeah, my Twitter is KoziOnPc and my YouTube's KoziOnPc. That's it.
And for you people who are watching this, Kazi on PC will be on my recommended channels list. So if you actually go to my channel, he'll also be in the link in the description of this video, obviously. But if you see if you're on my channel, on my recommended channel, you'll be there as well as Stir Tricks, Stir Tricks,
Tact.
Tapped Engineer. I don't
Yeah.
know why he drew a blank in my head. I kept saying his name throughout this whole podcast, and now at the end, I couldn't even.
You can't remember it at all.
His name. You know, that I literally kept referencing throughout this whole podcast. That's crazy. I'm sorry, Tab. It's not that I forgot your name. It's just for some reason just drew a blank for some reason. That's weird. All right, guys. Thank you for watching another episode of Creator Talks. I don't know if there'll be an episode next week. It's pretty much on like a per guest thing if a guest just so happens. That's why I do a pre-recorded now, because instead of being live, it's much more easier. I can probably get more guests doing pre-recorded. I'm doing it on their time. So I do appreciate KoziOnPc for coming out of your time doing this podcast with me. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been good fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like talking to you.
Yep. So thank you guys for watching. This is Creator signing off. Catch you guys later. See ya.